today we're going to walk through how to set up your bike when it's your first class. So Evander, come on in. All right, when we talk about seat height, we want to think about the top of your hip bone there. So Evander, could you put your hand at the top of your hip bone? And then the seat is going to go at that point or even just slightly below. So I'm going to unscrew, loosening the seat height here, pulling it out, and then I'm going to lift up. I'm going right underneath where his hand is there, and then screw it back in tight. These are always just a starting position. We'll do a little check-in later just to make sure that everything's nice and correct. All right, and then for handlebars are always going to be slightly above the line of your seat, or if you have any lower back sensitivity, we can always take it up another notch just so that you get more support through your core. So Evander, do you have any lower back sensitivity?
No.
Great. So I'm going to take these up just a notch just so that the handlebars are slightly above the line of his seat. Again, always just a starting position here. Loosening this front knob and then making sure it's nice and tight so that the handlebars are secure. Then for handlebar depth, next thing we're going to look at, it's your elbow, making a fist with that hand, and then another fist at the top. So Evander, if you could just put your elbow there, perfect. And then another fist. We're going to bring the handlebars in. Again, loosening right here, pulling it all the way back out, and then screwing it in nice and tight there. Perfect. So this is how we're going to start our bike setup. Then we're going to get him clipped in, and we're going to double check that all of these settings are correct. So Evander, if you want to hop up on your bike, I'll help you get clipped in. Evander has what we call our delta clips. They're a big old triangle. So he's going to hook the top of his triangle in and then push his heel down to get the back two corners in. So we'll hook the top of the triangle in and then press the heel down. It clips right in. If you ever have a little bit of difficulty getting yourself in, you can always push down on the resistance here. That works as an emergency brake, so it's going to hold the pedal nice and steady. All right, Evander, let's get you clipped in on the other side. So again, top of the triangle goes in, then he pushes into his heel to clip the back two corners in. Perfect. Once Evander's clipped in, then he's going to cycle his feet around a couple times. What we're looking for here is just to make sure that the leg has a little bit of a micro bend at the lowest point. Making sure that the leg's not fully locked out. Beautiful. Also, what we're looking for here is that when Evander is pushing down through his heel, that his knee is behind the line of his toes, right above his ankle, so that the knee joint is protected. If the knee is a little bit too forward, we can always take the seat back a little bit and make that adjustment here. Then for handlebars, we're checking that when his hands are at the back bar, that he can have a little bit of a bend in his elbow. So I'm going to pull the handlebars a little bit closer to him, just so that he gets a little bit more support. Beautiful. That way he can have a little bend in his elbows here, slight pressure into his palms so he's nice and secured when he's riding in the saddle. Nice. Beautiful. Great job.